Mari kawan-kawan kita beri reaksi, boleh beri jempol ini ya. Dari Mbak Muslimah ada, dari Mbak Hajar ini ya ada juga. Baik, untuk presenter terakhir kami undang Mbak Rahmah. Ada Mbak Rahmah?
Halo.
Iya, terdengar.
Okay, thank you.
Berkaitan dengan penerapan teknik mengajar ya.
Yes.
Mbak Rahmah Isnaniah, mari kita simak bersama. Waktu dan tempat Ibu sediakan.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to Dr. Isnaniah, Dr. Ismanut dan MPD for the opportunity, and my name is Rahmah and I'm from English Language Education Study Program from Lambung Mangkurat University, and today I want to present my research paper about teaching techniques applied in speaking classes, lecturers, voice of what and why. And first, from introductions. English speaking ability is very important in world of work, but English is a foreign language, so learning it may become difficult. And one aspect that affects the different significance of students' difficulty is the interest of their mother tongue. So, teacher has responsibility to make their students speak English by using suitable teaching techniques. If not, learners will automatically use their first language to explain something to their classmates. And so, this research is focused on describing the techniques that are used and mostly used by the lecturer in English Language Education Study Program in teaching speaking. Especially, the study is aimed to explore the factors which underlie lecturer's choice in using certain techniques more often than other techniques in basic speaking classes. And literature review. First, definition of speaking. According to Mark, speaking is the ability to use words to express or exchange ideas. And teaching speaking. According to Anora, teaching speaking is very important. Why? Because teacher need to pay great attention to teaching speaking, because the ability of students to speak in target language is frequently used as a measurement for language learning success. And definition of technique according to Brown is any of a wide range of exercises, activities, tasks utilized in the language classroom to achieve instructional goals. Next, techniques in teaching speaking. First, according to Nunan, there are information gap, visual activities, role plays, simulation, and contact assignment. And according to Anora, there are discussion, role play, simulation, storytelling, interviews, story completion, picture narrating, and picture describing. And last, according to Brown, there are games, role play and simulations, drama, projects, interviews, brainstorming, information gap, visual activities, problem solving and decision making, and opinion exchange. Next, the role of teacher. From Harvard, they are prompter, participant, and feedback provider. And according to Brown, the role of teacher are controller, director, manager, resource, and facilitator. And according to Hidayah, there are educators, instructors, mentor, trainer, advisor, demonstrators, corrector, inspirators, informator, organizer, initiator, innovators, mediators, evaluators, motivators, manager, and facilitators. And last is the basic speaking course of English Language Education Study Program of ULM. Is a course which consists of 2 credits, and each student must pass this course to continue to intermediate speaking in the 3rd semester. The main objective of this course is to improve the students' speaking skill in using English expressions for everyday conversations. And to achieve that, the students will obtain learning experience and skills in conversing in informal and formal situations based on various topics and activities. And next is method. This research used descriptive qualitative research, and the subjects were 3 lecturers who teach in basic speaking classes in the 2nd semester in the English Language Education Study Program Lambung Mangkurat University Banjarmasin. And the instrument used were observation and interview. The result of observations, first, teaching techniques used by the lecturers in basic speaking class. They are consist by discussion, drilling, role play, game, dialogue, interview, talking stick, and listening audio recording, and question and answer, and so on. But the most teaching techniques used by the lecturers in the class are discussion and role play. And the result of interview, they are consist by speaking in basic speaking course, purpose of teaching speaking in basic speaking course, the use of teaching technique in basic speaking course, special teaching technique lecturers used in teaching basic speaking course, the source of lecturers teaching technique in teaching basic speaking course, the most technique lecturers used in teaching basic speaking, lectures and the why lecturers choice in using one technique than another, the difference of these teaching techniques in basic speaking course, and the difficulties when using teaching and speaking, and the purpose of lesson by using teaching techniques. And next part, discussions. There were 10 techniques that the lecturer used, which consisted of reading, role-play, game, dialogues, interview, talking, discussion, listening to audio recording, question and answer, and so on. However, some techniques that the three lecturers mostly used in class by speaking were discussion and role-play. The lecturers mentioned the reason for using this technique most often was because it was used to get students, to initiate student activeness, and to motivate students by using cooperative learning. According to H, the discussions and role-play are preferable for improving students' oral projections. Furthermore, the study also finds the kind of factors which underlie the lecturer's choice in using certain techniques more often than other techniques in basic speaking class. In the basic speaking course, the students were taught how to make and perform dialogue and conversations by using role-play with his or her friends in pair or groups. The lecturers provided the reason for using role-play is that it is appropriate to give students the chance to speak in English. And according to class, role-play was successful in evaluating and encouraging college students to collaborate and engage their communication in groups and pairs and to enhance their speaking skill in the target language. And the purpose of speaking in basic speaking course is to enhance and to make the students fluent in speaking. So using role-play enables students to practice speaking in English. Furthermore, other reasons affecting the lecturer's choice were the lecturer's need, lecturer's view, and lecturer's experience. The lecturer's need is her consideration based on the urgency, the requirement for technique to be used, and when and where it is required. For example, the lecturer used video before role-playing when a good model of conversation is needed, and she also used game that improve students' speaking ability when the classroom atmosphere requires. In addition, the lecturer's view is based on the lecturer's belief that a good teacher should put herself as a student to understand her student's feeling and attitude toward learning. If the teacher finds that a technique that was used frequently is not interesting anymore, she can conclude that the students were bored too. So the lecturer then modified the topic by changing the sequences of the topics and use other techniques other than role play. Moreover, those three lecturers have different experiences. From those experiences, they can decide what kind of teaching techniques they use to achieve the goals of the speaking class. The last factor was students' interest. When the techniques used by the lecturer make students become more interested and more active in speaking class, it means that the goal of the speaking class has been achieved. This is accordance with the role of the lecturer as a motivator and facilitator. According to Wijaya, the role of teacher as a motivator, teachers should be able to urge students to be passionate and active in learning. As an effort to increase students' motivation, teacher can analyze the motives underlying students' lazy learning and decrease performance in school. And motivation can be done by paying attention to the needs of students. Next, teacher as facilitator should be able to work on learning resources that are meaningful and can support the achievement of goals and teaching and learning process, whether in the form of resource persons, textbook, magazine, or newspaper.
2 menit lagi ya.
The result of the research can be concluded that the technique lecture used in the speaking class are discussion, reading, role-play, game, dialogue, interview, talking, stick, listening, audio recording, question and answer, and so on. In addition, the techniques that are most used by the lecturers in teaching speaking in the speaking class are discussion and role-play. Furthermore, what lecture underlies lecturer's choice in using certain techniques more often than other techniques in the speaking class are from topic, lesson objective, lecturer's need, lecturer's interest, lecturer experience, and student interest. And last, the findings imply that further research is needed to investigate the teaching of English speaking in different levels to reveal more comprehensive information about teaching techniques in EEL speaking classes. It is also recommended to conduct studies to investigate students' perceptions about the techniques that teacher use in teaching English speaking skill. Okay, and that's all for me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Itu tadi presenter terakhir kita ya untuk hari ini. Ya, baik. Jika dilihat waktu sudah habis ya. Karena kita waktu 13 sisa 1 menit lagi ini. Diskusi atau ada yang ingin menanggapi? Iya. Baik, boleh kita foto bersama sebagai dokumen ya. Iya. Baik. Senyum 1, 2, 3. Ya. Ya, mengingat waktu, Ibu akhiri dengan pantun ya. Mawar berkembang di taman ini, memancar berwarna merah. Bersama kita tutup sesi ini dengan mengucapkan hamdalah.